Are we back? Back? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, my I don't know what happened. My stream just died. Like when the raid was starting to load in, it just died, so sorry about that. I think it might be a CPU issue. I don't know. Got overloaded or something. There's still a lot of things that I need to tweak for the OBS to get it running properly. Is that a player or a scav? I can't tell. Well, he's dead now. I think it was probably a scav. That movement looked scavish. Yeah. Look, free backpack. We're gonna insurance fraud this one. Free chest rig. And a free AK, look at that. And some snacks. Let's go. We're just gonna wear the cowboy hat as well. We're gonna be role-playing as a scav. Well, Volaride, I do not know how to pronounce that, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, we have some... We have some AK ammo. I think I might employ this AK for some scav killing. This one is only single fire, so... That's rough. Yeah, from what I understand, CBD is very benign. Like, there's really nothing to worry about. Okay, we got a laser on our AK. Oh, I hear footsteps. Is it a scav or a player? Sounds like it could be a player. Maybe one running across. That's a player. Got him. Ooh. He, got my leg though. I wonder if he's alone or if he has a friend. He looked pretty naked though. He looked like he didn't have much. I actually have a quest to kill PMCs with a bolty. So that was big. I knew I heard him. Jazzy! What's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, I agree, Kira. This looks like a cheap little boy like me. A PMC on a budget. Okay, what we're gonna do here is take this other AK because this one is in much better shape and won't jam on me. Has much better durability. So we'll take his AK. We'll insurance fraud our headphones. And I forgot I had the cowboy hat on. That's funny. We're gonna take this armor because this armor is actually better. Whoa, he had a lot of magazines. Holy, look at this. It's hilarious. Jeez, buddy. We'll take it though. What else you got? Duct tape and squash. Take it. I think what I'm going to do, because this is an excessive amount of magazines, I'm just going to unload the ammo and just keep 3. Refill the mags as I need. That is an insane amount of... What do you mean? I like the essays. Oh yeah, they're definitely better than monsters for sure. You're pretty pissy and bitchy today. What? What happened, Jazzy? How can I make it better? Sorry to hear that though. Hope your day gets better, or your night. Bipolar? Well, the good thing about bipolar is that once you hit one polar opposite, then, you know, it's like a pendulum swing. Then it can, you know, just move to the other side. So it can only get better from here, right? Stop it, Kira. I only meant it in a good way. Okay, so after that, excessive amount of looting, let's top these back up. Yeah, sorry it hasn't been going too well for you, bud. But, you know, it gets better. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just drop this? Oh no. What happened to my magazine? Did I just drop that? Where did I drop that at? Oh, right here. I did like the laser on that other one, but the durability is too low. It would jam too much. Okay, so we got a scav and we got a PMC. That's good. Let's see if we can find any more scavs in here. You're rally racing? Nice. That should hopefully serve to keep your mind off things and get you in a better mood. That's funny. Your burp is making you hungry. Oh. Thought I heard something. Sounds like a big gunfight across the river. But I'm just here for scavs at the moment, so I'm gonna look through these storage units. Okay, I think we're gonna drop the cowboy hat, sadly, and do the helmet. This sells for a lot. I'll take that. Still playing a 24 charity stream and having DayZ and Tarkov as the games. Thinking about Wheel of Misfortune for both. That'd be really cool. Blackened. Be really cool. Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, but it doesn't have a scope. We'll just leave it. That'd be really fun. Honestly, I really enjoy like watching people learn how to play this game and figure it out. Also, I really like your play style because you're kind of a troll, and so it works perfectly. Watching you play Tarkov like without any kind of direction, just kind of seeing how you play it and learning the extracts and everything by yourself. That'd be a lot of fun. It's 5.56 ammo. I don't need that. I'm just looking for scavs. Take that site. Yeah, definitely do that. Blackened. That'd be sick. Kira, you can do it. You just need to get... Look, the night before you do the 24-hour stream, you just have to get, like, an adequate amount of sleep. Like, the last time you did it, you probably got, like, I don't know, 2 to 4 hours. Like, that was not a good way to start the... You can totally do it. Look, if you get, like, 8 to 10 hours of sleep in a night, you can do it for sure. Oh, that's cool, Blacken. You had a single hour of sleep last time. Yeah, that makes sense. That would explain why you failed. But you're still really close. You got like 16 or 17 hours. So... it's just a matter of preparation. However, I will say if you do a charity stream, the only charity I will be giving to is that of dog treats and streaming gear for Kira_93. Sorry, but I will not be giving to St. Jude's Hospital or whatever other charity I don't trust. I trust your charity, and that's about it. Hashtag trust issues. I gotta know where the money's going, you know? Like, that's the thing, is like, I can be a generous person, but I have to know the money's going to the right place, and I have too many trust issues to trust big corporations. So if you find a charity that you really trust and you absolutely put your life on the line for, or that you would put your life on the line for, I will do it. But just can't be one of these like random corporate ones, you know? Or if it's one for like a dog shelter, that'd be cool. Yeah, because look, here's what businesses do. A lot of times, I don't know about over there, Blackened, but in the United States, like anytime you go shopping somewhere, like for example, they do this at my pet store. At my pet store, they have this thing where like you buy the cat food or whatever, and then at checkout they're like, do you want to donate? I don't know, and they give you like options, like $10, $3 to some animal shelter thing, whatever. Well, the thing is that they already donated to the animal shelter. They just want to, actually this is worth a lot. They're trying to get you to pay for their taxes because they want it to be non-taxable or whatever. So it's like you're just paying for their taxes when they've already made a donation, and they're just trying to get you to cover the tax portion. Which to me that just doesn't feel like, it's just like a way for corporate businesses to like get like avoid paying taxes, essentially. There's a lot of stuff that they do that like that that's legal, but it's just not, it's kind of shady, and it's not exactly what I would donate to, you know what I mean? If I had a choice. Alzheimer's charity. Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice. Yeah, I agree. And so that's my thing, is like, I would be, oh, that's true. Ovary, that's true. I would be more than happy to donate to a good cause. I have to know that the source is good. I would have to know that like it's going to a good place. And honestly, my favorite cause is my friends. So that would be the cause I would be most inclined to donate to. You know what? Because sometimes your friends need some help too, you know? Not just big corporations. Okay, I need 2 more scavs to complete my quest. See if I can find 2 more. Sometimes there are scavs over here. Your toasty toes. I've done one for Ronald McDonald Housing. They provide free flat to stay in when your kid is staying in a hospital, and the flat is next to the hospital. Done another for NHS and the other for kids' cancer. And I understand the mistrust. Yeah, Blackened. You know, I'd rather walk to a hospital, or not walk. In my case, it would be driving because I'm in Houston. I'd rather go to a hospital and literally hand money to a family than to give it to some corporation that I don't trust and that I believe might mishandle the funds. Because there's the other thing where, like, you can give money to a corporation and they can give you, or they can donate to whatever they're advertising, right? But they'll give them like a small percentage of like what they said they would, you know? And then they keep a big percentage. Like, if they reach their donation goal, anything over that is like, they probably just pocket that, you know? It's just, yeah, I just have trust issues, and I'd rather just give my money to the source directly. But and you know, sometimes like it doesn't have to be like a, to me, it doesn't have to be like a really, oh, what the heck? Oh, the sniper scab is there. That's who just shot at me. See if I can kill him. I think that's who shot at me. Up there. Except I don't see him up there. Maybe it's a player up here. Okay, that's a scab. I hear him, but there's also a lot of dead scabs around here, which makes me a little nervous. Foot fetish is the most common. The more you know. Like, I don't dislike feet. Like, feet are fine. I think I've talked about this before, but like, it's not like I find them, you know. Let's go into dorms. Let's see what we can find in here. It's not like I find feet sexually gratifying, you know? Oh. I think I heard someone in there. Sniper scav in the building. Understandable. Blackened. Understandable. Very much so. Interesting bull ride. The more you know. Very interesting. I didn't even look at the loot that was in here. Oh, yeah, I did. Just kidding. Now, I do have a quest in one of these dorms. I just don't know where it is exactly. And this is a good example of my limited knowledge, Blackened, of the game. There's certain quests that even though it's like I've done many wipes in the past, some quests just don't stick. You know what I mean? Ooh, my character is thirsty. I'm gonna need to get into one of these rooms and have a little snack break. Let me go upstairs and do that. Oh. That didn't kill him? Okay. I knew I heard something in here. Alright, so we got squash. We have a max energy drink. We have an MRE. Actually, let's start with the MRE. That might be enough. And then we got some drinks. One of these. I get that even with all my knowledge of DayZ, I do not remember how to do the bunker missions. Yeah. Max energy drink. Yeah, they have like some off-brand ones. It's kind of funny. I think I'm still thirsty. Let's try the rat cola. Actually, I'll save the rat cola for a little bit later, because it also gives me energy and my energy's full. Bunk. Oh yeah, I did get some new rewards and TTS stuff in the thing. Feel free to play around with that. I think a lot of them are free too. Okay, I have, let's see, room 220 is the one that I need. I think that might be in the other dorm. Ooh, what is this? Don't know, but I'll take it. All right. I don't really hear much activity in the other dorms. Might go check it out. Oh wait. There could be some goodies in here. Check. Keck. Keck tape, like Keck W. Barbed wire makes me feel ill. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that like it doesn't, you would think it does more damage, or it does like, yeah, it doesn't do much damage, but it, like in real life, like you wouldn't just be able to walk through a freaking, I don't need that actually. Sorry buddy, had to do it again. Alright, let's go to the other dorms real quick and just take a look, you know, just see what's over there. Hello, kitty. All these doors are open. Someone's been in here already. Alright, we're looking for room 220. I found the key to that, but I need to figure out where that is. Is that over here? 218. 220. Okay. I think the item that I'm supposed to get is somewhere. I forget where it is. I don't even know if this is the right, like, mission. But I know there's one mission where I have to come in here and pick up an item that's here somewhere. You've been extremely close to slicing your leg from barbed wire? Yikes. Is the connecting in game or on stream? Hopefully it's... I mean, it's not in game, so... Hopefully it's on stream. Is the stream okay? Are you guys able to see everything? Oh no. Do I need to restart the stream again? It's good for you? Okay. It might be Kira's internet. I don't know. Oh, look what I just found. My last scav. Don't kill me, please. Stop. I'm in the tree line. There's no way you can see me. Stop shooting. How can you see me? There's no way. Stop. It's my last scav that I need. Please. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. That scav has a raging boner for me. I think I'm just gonna head to extraction, and if I see the last scav, or one more scav, I'll just kill. I think this other one is... Let me try one more time. Please. Oh, I did complete it. Nice. Okay. So I did kill him. Cool. Let's get out of here then. Okay, I'll look into that in a second when I extract. I think I know what it is. I think it's the chat for Kick, which I'm not using at the moment. I'll check it in a sec. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I see it, Ovary. I just have to find the source and undo it. I'm about to extract and I'll take care of it. Okay, let's see what is causing this. Extraction complete. Okay, it should be good now, right? Sweet. Yeah, it was my kick chat. I'm not multi-streaming today. I'm just streaming on Twitch. So I usually do YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, but I'm still doing a lot of tweaks to my Streamlabs or my OBS. I'm on OBS. So just not doing that today. Nice, nice. But yeah, I think, look, I think this is the best way to do a 24-hour stream is it can be Kira starting it or it can be Blacken starting it. And then once yours is complete, you raid Blackened, and then we watch Blackened, and then for 24 hours. And then Jazzy, Volaride, Chop, we can just go through the whole list, and then everybody does 24-hour streams, and then, raise a ton of money for dog treats. And, yeah, exactly. Train of streamers. Oh, why is it back? Hold on. What the heck? Why you do this? Hold on. Okay. I don't know. Let me see if I switch and then switch. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, Volaride back to back. Just plan out like a massive, like a week-long event where it's just like, just get like all the people to stream. Back to back. It'd be pretty cool. Okay, so I did complete I did complete this quest. Let me offload this stuff here. We killed a level 8. I'm surprised he didn't hear me. But hey, we take those. Drop this ammo off because I won't need it. Sell this. I do need to bring a drink for the next raid. I'm gonna bring this water bottle. Let me turn in this quest. Oh, I completed 2 quests. Let's see. The eliminate 25 scabs one is complete. Oh, so now I need to eliminate scabs on woods. I have 8 out of 15. Maybe we can do that one next. Woods is always a vibe. Yeah, let's try that. Let's do woods. But you know what? I think I want to use a... I think I want to use a sniper Mosin this time, since we'll be on woods. Where did my ammo go? Did it just vanish? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, let's put this up. And let's build ourselves a fun little sniper Mosin. Okay. Edit build. Let's do let's put a suppressor on it. And then do the scope. And let's assemble it. Excuse me. Let's see. Can I buy these items? Should be able to. Okay. Assemble. Alright. There's our Mosin. Looking good. So we got a scope and a silencer. And I think I want to bring another gun. Nah. Now we'll just rags to riches it. You accidentally did a 12-hour stream. I mean, I feel like you're awake a lot, so that should work. We would just have to coordinate. Maybe we can all get into Kira's Discord and plan it out with more detail. Not really. I mean, I was just doing stuff, but I guess it would have helped, right? My bad. Thank you. I was just creating this beauty right here. I do need more ammo though. So let's see. But yeah, it can all be like different charities, you know? And I think it would be a good way to get cross-pollination going, you know? Not like that, but like exposure as streamers, you know what I mean? For each other. I mean, it'd be fun because we'd all be kind of supporting each other. That'd be fun. Let me sell this thing. Yellow key card. It's worth a lot of money. Let's do something like that. Okay. Then let's get our rewards for the quests that we just did. What else? Ooh. Take that. Is that it? I think so. Okay. I think we're ready for our woods run. Let me see if I have anything else in woods that I can do at the same time, because right now we're going to be working on Shootout Picnic. So we need 8. We got 7 scavs to kill on woods. Let's see what this is. Eliminate scavs without wearing any body armor on woods. Okay, so I guess we're doing it without body armor. Guess that answers our question. We can do those 2 quests together. And then what is this? We'll do this one if we get a chance, but this one is kind of in a hot spot, and unless I get a good weapon, like a good close quarters weapon, we'll save that one. But yeah, we'll start with the scavs one. So one thing I could do is, a little hack, is I could bring the armor in. So if I fight a player, I can have the armor, and then when I see a scav, I just throw the armor on the floor and then kill the scav. So it's kind of a workaround, but that sounds like a hassle, so I think I'm just going to leave it here. And then we'll just go in like this. Okay, do a little bit of sniping this time. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get something for our face. Something a little more snipery, you know? Like, this terrorist mask. Boom. Now we're talking. We'll go at 6 in the morning, and there we go. Do not endorse. I need to get you guys in Fallout for Hope is what I should do. What is Fallout for Hope, Polaroid? I think we're gonna go to Whataburger and then go to bed. Ooh, late. There's nothing like some late night Whataburger runs. Those are the best, the most sinful. Late night Whataburger run, and then you get like just like a thick, like these are not even my favorite things to get at Whataburger, but specifically late at night, they taste really good. Is the honey butter chicken biscuit with extra butter, or honey butter. Those are insane. But my other go-to is after 11 p.m. you can get their breakfast stuff. So I like to get their I think it's breakfast. It's called, what is it called? Something like the ultimate breakfast. Anyway, it's like a breakfast sandwich. They have sausage, egg, cheese, and then you order like this it's kind of like creamy pepper sauce, it's called. Then you can either pour it on there or you can kind of dip it. It's so good. And then also their spicy chicken sandwich is really good with cheese. Fallout for Hope is a charity streaming group, mostly for Bethesda streamers, but other games are fine too. They do an annual St. Jude's charity, but they also work with Wes Johnson and his dementia charity every year. Gotcha. So it's like a Bethesda thing. It's easy to get it. You just sign up on their website. And do you trust it? Well, right. Do you trust the money's going where they say it's going? Ooh, honey butter chicken biscuit. Yeah, and then you just kind of sit in your car or bring it back home, but just gotta eat it when it's hot. And the Whataburger fries too are just insanely good. I like them better than McDonald's fries, honestly. They're so good. You trust it? Okay, fair enough. I think I saw Chop doing the St. Jude's Children's Hospital charity on his stream once. I think he's done it several times actually. But and if you trust it, that's fair. I would have to do some research on it. But you know, Volaride, cat treats is a good enough charity for me to donate to you. So if you're just like, listen, I want some cat toys or cat treats, you would have my charity immediately. That's a charity that I can get behind. You should go get food, Jazzy. Or order some if you're trying to be bougie. The only thing with that is like whenever COVID happened and there was like I did Uber Eats a couple of times and I'm like, this is so expensive, there's no point. It's like you're paying like $10 or $15 extra on top of your food just to get it delivered. But it is nice. It is really nice when like it's like you're paying for the convenience, but when the food just kind of shows up at your house and you're just marathoning a movie series, or you bust out the old Nintendo 64, you know, and you're just at home chilling with the homies. It's a good feeling. You're just paying a premium for it. The cats have plenty of treats already. Greedy things steal them. Fair. Uber Eats also screws over the restaurants. I wouldn't be surprised. I struggle to ever justify it. So convenient though, yeah. Honestly, if they made their service like better, I wouldn't mind paying like, I don't know, $3 to $5 extra. But like, yeah, it's just too much. Oh, really? Sounds like what happens when a business starts to take off and it gets more and more corporate. Starts getting more and more exploitative. Okay, where are we? Where are we? So it's early in the morning, so okay, I see where we are. So we didn't bring body armor, so we need to keep our distance and shoot scavs. The map should get more and more bright the longer I stay in the raid. Sometimes there's some scavs right here, right off the... Oh, yep, something shooting me. Something whizzed past by my head. Now, that could be a boss, or that could be a cheater, or it could just be a scav that's actually shooting me. So... I did not like that, though. See if I could get a couple of scav kills here before I go to the next area. Sometimes they chill in this house. Oh, really? Classic shareholders need yachts. Yeah. Hey. I wouldn't mind living on a yacht for a while, but, you know, I'd much rather pay for more practical things. Okay, sounds good, Blackened. Definitely take care of your son. It's your priority. You're welcome to lurk anytime, buddy. Okay. Interesting. Oh, is that a scav there? Thought I saw something. Maybe not. I'm just trying to play this a little bit carefully because I do not have any body armor. So, just trying to keep my distance. What? Okay, no, there had to be a cheater in the lobby. There's no way. Unless someone was sniping from like super far. Like there's no way. What happened? There's no way. Let me see. I don't know. It's kind of sus. I'm going to report him because I didn't even hear the shot. Well, back to the lobby. Unless the only way is if he was running a suppressor and he was on that rock across the way. It's possible. I stood still too long. That's what my problem was. Oh well. The name, yeah. Yacht girl life for you though. Yeah, I wish, right? Wouldn't that be an easy life? I think the sailboat has advantages, but also the yacht has advantages, you know? You just have to be fueled up. Because the sailboat is a lot of work. I know he has a scope, Becky, but the way that those shots were whizzing past by my head, it's a little sus. It's okay. We'll try again. Let's see. Got one of these. Let's put a PU scope on there. It's a pretty simple loadout, at least. It is possible that he was across that rock just sniping. It is possible. I did stand still to get into my water, so you know. Could have been that. All good though. Okay. So we're doing no body armor, right? I think I do want to bring an attack rig real quick though, in case we find some loot. This one looks... This one. Or this one, actually. Yeah, so the sailboat would probably be more rewarding. But yeah, most sailboats aren't like that big, so. And usually you need like a crew to... There are small sailboats that you can do like... You can man with one person, but... the yacht can go really long distances with one fuel up, and you also don't have to do as much. But yeah, the sailboat would definitely make you feel at one with the ocean, I guess. Okay, let's bring 2 of these, and we're gonna need a new pack of splints. Milo is meowing in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Sorry, buddy. I will give you attention in a bit. Let's do some more ammo. And then let's do some cheese. Okay. And we'll go right back in. I need to get a fun drink. I don't think I have any at the moment. I think I drank all my chalky milk. Sad, I know. No tasty mushroom drinks this time. I need to go to Sprouts and pick some up. Those were really good, actually. The Rebel drinks. Especially the dark chocolate one. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Canoops. Clearly it wasn't the same level of... It wasn't the same tier of quality and perfection. But, you know. Did remind me a little bit. And unfortunately, no yerba mates. Are you at least getting ready for bed, Kira? It is late for you, buddy. And I'm out of dark chocolate covered almonds, so double sad. Also, I just remembered I have to play drums in the morning, so I have to listen to the songs and practice at some point. Who knows how much I'll sleep? We'll see. Sure. It's a good response. I think we'll possibly do a couple more raids. Maybe this and one more, and then I'll call it. Alright. We spawned kind of in the same spot. Got some appy juice. Some more Vita juice. Let me see if by chance there's someone sniping on this rock. Sometimes they are. I can't tell if that's a guy or not. There is a spot I'm trying to get to that is kind of teeming with scavs. Where we could get most of our scav kills. And take a quick peek up here, see what we can see. You actually are? Okay, good. Your migraine is gone and you feel wide awake. If only you wanted to hop on Tarkov again. I'm just kidding. No pressure, buddy. I'm just wishful thinking, you know? Unless, you know. Ooh, I hear a gunfight somewhere over there. Oh, here's a guy. Oh, it's a scav. He ran back behind that. He's behind these logs. I would love to if my son was still sleeping. Yeah, no worries. I mean, it was, like I said, it was just, you know, a big if true moment. Oh, I think I just saw someone over here. Okay, that one's dead. Best rule in sniping is always relocate. So we're gonna try to be good and not get greedy. Find a new spot to snipe from. I know that I'm suppressed, but it's still... The suppressor for the sniper, or the Mosin, doesn't completely eliminate sound. It only just... suppresses it, you know? Ooh, I need a drink. My hydration is really low. Oh look, there's a sniper scav right there. Was. Okay, so that's 1 out of 8. Or, I'm sorry, 2 out of 8. Forgot for a quick second. The first one that I got. I'm actually gonna go up here and... hope that no one else beat me up here. Oh. I just heard footsteps. There's definitely someone up there. I think it might be a player, and I do not have armor, so I don't think I want to engage that. I think I'll just go around and try to get a counter snipe on him. If I can. I heard him up. Come on. You can do it. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess... Someone shooting at me? I definitely hear footsteps behind this rock. I don't know what it is. pretty sure he's up here somewhere. That's where I heard him originally. You know what? We're not going to mess with that. We're going to let that guy... I don't know if it was a player or a scav, but I just don't have the armor to push that. For your sins. So this spot here is a spot I like because in this town there's quite a few scavs and you can kind of just sit here and pick them off usually if they spawn. Let's see what we can see. Seems a bit quiet. That's what I keep telling her, but then Kira says, oh, there's someone behind me. Is this a player or a scav? He's like right there. Could be a scav. Oh, that's a scav. Perfect. Okay. He will be my first victim. Okay. That is 3 out of 8, I believe. Yep. Kira will just say, I'm an adult, okay? I can do what I want to do. And then you can't argue with her about it. Which, you know, fair. Well, we only had one scav spawn here. Should I go loot him? Or should I be a good patient sniper that, you know... Not enough. Drop off. Just close your eyes, listen to... that's what I tell her, but, you know... Nothing completes a Tarkov bedtime like a good eating ASMR, you know, like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kira, I do want to play some Left 4 Dead with you. That's a fun game. Do you play that, Blackened? I'm being greedy right now. I probably should have stayed in that spot, but, you know. Can't help myself. I see loot, I get loot, you know? Plus, I don't think a lot of scavs are spawning here. So, I might just have to find a new location. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that a player? Or a scav? That's a scav. So I guess they are spawning. Let's see what this guy has. Oh look, there's my backpack. I just had to be a little bit more patient. Take this grenade. So the scab went into the house. I don't think the kills need to be with a bolt action. I think they can just be with any gun. Oh, I just heard someone breach. What? No way he just saw me like that. Okay, and then he just blocks out my arm. Alright. Wow. I call hacks on that scav. He knew I was scoping him out too. He did the little spinny spin. What time is it here? Yeah. So I'm 6 hours behind from you guys, so it's 12:16. 12:16. Okay, there's another one. There's another. I guess I got my wish then. I don't know if I can get him through that fence. Okay. I completed one of the quests. That's 5. We need 3 more. This one has an 8R. There's that axe. Yep. Oh, here's someone else. Okay. Go off, King. I think we'll go in through here, and... Not sure where that was from, but... Oh. Was. Some sugar. I guess the scab started spawning all of a sudden. That's a glitch. The thing about that, Kira, is that we all know you're going to correct it, and it's going to last for like 2 days, if that. 1 day, maybe. And then, you know, you're going to be up one night, and you're going to want to stay on, play games, and then I guess you'll have to do another 24-hour stream, you know? Ooh, it's kind of a nice pistol. Ooh, and a nice shotgun. Let's go. Let's take that. That is a really nice shotgun. With a nice red dot, I might add. Let's use that one. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Don't kill me. Better relocate. All the scabs decided to just start spawning, apparently. Where did he go? I think he went in this house. Did he? Let's get some snacks. Let's drink some vodka for fun. Actually, let's eat a sausage first. You prefer night shifts, so you're a night owl too, huh, Blackened? I agree, Kira. It is nice. But, you know, oh wait, I don't have any other hydrating drinks. I can't just drink this vodka. I can't just chug it. Just yet. So, by the way, Blackened, vodka is a painkiller in this game. It just dehydrates you quite tremendously. Okay, where... Oh, look at this. What the heck? It's a pile of dead bodies. Who killed you guys? Oh, I think these are the smugglers. Oh, this is a nice gun, but I don't know if I can replace it with the... I kind of prefer the shotgun at the moment. That is a really nice gun, though. Alright, let's kill that straggler scab. Where did he go? He might be in this house, actually. Okay, that's unsettling. I definitely heard him, and then... No, he's just gone. Where did you go? Back here, perhaps? Strange. Do you think the sleep struggles are because of the kids, or do you think it's just like habits that you fell into? Seriously, where did that scav go? I don't know, I guess he just vanished. Let me see where my extracts are. Okay, so I actually need to stay on this side of the map. That's so weird, he just, like, yelled at me and then disappeared. There he is. And my quest is complete. I think both quests are complete, actually. So I think I can tip on out of here now. And actually, I should be able to loot that other armor that I didn't loot originally, if I'm being greedy. Let me check out this pistol that I got. Oh wait, no. This armor is cheeks. Alright, let's just extract and reset. I think on my way out I can do a little bit of looting as well. It's so interesting listening to sleep experts. How little we know about it and how many people are forcing themselves into patterns that aren't natural because of society. Yep. And you know what's also crazy is, wait, I didn't read this. Since I was a kid, I would stay awake all night and sleep all day. Yeah. That's kind of like, same with me. I've always been kind of a night owl. And then I struggled to wake up in the morning. It's also interesting that scientists, even to this day, can't really explain why we even need sleep, and they can't even explain really why, if we don't sleep, we die. Like, it's kind of a mystery. Like, what her body does, like why it needs sleep and how it repairs throughout the night and stuff like that. Like, they understand aspects about it, but it's not like a fully explored. It's like the ocean, you know? It's not a fully explored concept of why we need that. Why we need sleep so bad. Yeah, when I was younger too, I could stay up a lot more. The older you get, the more you'll start to like naps. I used to be in the camp of like, I will never sleep during the day, that's such a waste. The older you get, the more you're like, my bed sounds kind of cute right now. Like, sleeping becomes a fun little thing you get to do. As much as I said that wouldn't be me, it just... Ooh. Let's drink some... Actually, for Soviet Russia, we drink the vodka. Yep, brains are a mystery. I am gifted at sleep. Like, the thing is that I'm a night owl, but like once... Oh, look, I'm completely dehydrated. Let me drink this to compensate. Once I do go to sleep, I can sleep. Like, I can sleep for a long time. Like, this afternoon, I woke up at 4:45-ish. So, yeah, I do have a gift for sleep. And I have no trouble. Like, if I'm tired, I can go straight to sleep. I have no problem with that. But, I do like to stay up at night, like, stay up late. It's kind of a... Well, that scared me. I thought that was a guy. It's kind of a fault of mine. In Soviet Russia, vodka drink you. My grandparents own one. Automod stopped you? Wait, what did you say? Ooh, look at all these little goodies in here. Sawn-off shotgun? Shoot, I'll take that. This gun is really fun, actually. Actually, this is a really fun gun to... You can use it as a pistol. Like so. And you can shoot both barrels at once. It's kind of nice. Sounds like a vibe. Wait, this is an extract, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, mission complete. Wait, can I loot this? 3, 2, 1. My fear of clowns, I don't know if it started with it, but it definitely amplified it. It's hard to trace back my fear of clowns, but I have more of a fear of leprechauns than clowns. And I know this sounds really bad, and I know how it sounds, but because I watched Leprechaun as a kid, like I was way too young to watch that, it made me scared of leprechauns, but also midgets. So like when I see a midget, I kind of, it takes me a second, I'm like, whoa, And then it takes me a second to be like, okay, no, it's okay. It's not a leprechaun, you know? I know that's not politically correct to say, but it's true. And, you know, that's no offense to any midgets out there. But it's just, it is what it is. Especially like when you turn a corner and then there's one like right there. You're just like, whoa. Sorry, it is what it is. And then clowns, and then dolls. Because when I was young, I watched Chucky as well, and it really scared me. So dolls, clowns, midgets, leprechauns, mannequins, anything like that. It's just when you were 6. Yeah, I watched them really young too. Well, we got some good loot and we completed some good quests, so very nice. And we can wear armor now. Okay. Let's turn in these quests. Two of them. Shootout picnic. And what is this one? Yeah. Tremors. Okay, so let's see what I want to do here. I could do... So there's a quest to just deliver items to woods. Do I want to do that? Or... do I want to... I am kind of vibing with woods at the moment. But let's see if there's another fun quest that I can do. So there's one quest that I need to survive factory. I'm kind of tempted to try that one. Just as a change of pace. I think I'll try that. I literally just have to go into factory and survive. I think I'm going to leave my Mo's in here. It should be super quick. And then just bring in the shotgun that I found. And then just try to run in and out quickly. Let's try it. Also need to drink. Let's just drink a little bit of this. Do like 20%. Okay. I watched it with friends and did not realize it was like a cult film and thought it was supposed to be serious. Alright, we're gonna try to do a little quick factory run. Just because I have a quest that I've done that I've done all the other parts of the quest, but the last part is just to survive factory. So we're just going to try to go in there and see if we can survive and extract. So there's also this movie that scared me as a kid. It wasn't even really as a kid. It was like I was older, but it was so like the animation was so weird and so disturbing that it scared me. And it's called The Dark Crystal. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but like the characters were so scary to me. Like they weren't meant to be scary. It was just like the animation was so weird and like disturbing. You love that movie? And that's the thing is like all my friends, like Shane is the one that showed me the movie and he loves it. And it's like a part of his childhood, but I'm like, I just can't watch it because the little characters are so like ugly and disturbing in a weird early 90s kind of way. I don't know how to... They're puppets. Okay. So they're... Yeah. I don't know. Just the way that the puppets are like made. That is really uncanny kind of like disturbing look. I can't do it. I just can't do it. They scared me. And so then Shane found out that it scared me and he would like play clips on his phone of Dark Crystal. Like he would just like tap me on the shoulder and play the clip and just try to torture me that way. That reminds you of the Evil Dead weird movement of some of the animatronics and special effects. Ooh, animatronics is something else that scares the crap out of me. Like, I don't think I watched a movie or anything, but when I went to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, like, it was just so disturbing for some reason. It's just so unsettling, like the way that they... Okay, hold on. Where did I spawn? Actually, this is exactly where I need to extract. So I think I'm just gonna wait. I know this is like a really lame way to play, but I'm just trying to complete my quest. I mean, I could go out there and fight people. I wonder how long we have to wait before I can extract. Let me see. See if I could look it up. Okay, so it has nothing to do with time. I have to like actually run around. Okay, well, let's just see what kind of trouble we can get into. There's a guy up top somewhere. Factory's a really small map. It's just like... Someone ran down there. Dorms noises. The movie was based on the board game Clue. Aliens, Predator, Star Trek, First Contact. Yeah, Aliens like a certified hood classic. Someone already... I don't know if someone else opened this door or if that was me. But... I hear him walking to my left. Milo. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Oh, just realized I didn't bring extra shotgun ammo. Wow. Perfect. This is bad. I think I'm just gonna extract. I literally don't have any more ammo. I'm just out here, like, running around. I'm gonna die here. I didn't bring any ammo. I just had what was in my gun. That was, you guys did not see that. In-betweeners. We still need to watch In-betweeners too. I cannot believe that. I didn't bring ammo. Big freaking fail. Well. Yeah. I'm just sad that they didn't make more movies afterwards, you know? Such a promising career. I feel like they're the kind of people that people could just watch for a lifetime and watch them grow old, you know? Like, it'd be really funny to get to the point where they have like a wife with kids and just kind of go through life, and then, but they still like hang out and do crazy stuff, you know? Kind of like a version of Hangover. Yeah, that was a really sad raid. Big rip. Let's do... I'll do that one later, I guess. I think I want to do a young... woods raid for this quest where I have to drop off a water and an iskra. Two iskras and a water. And wait, hold on, that's the wrong water. I need to buy 2 of these. We'll do this quest, and if we succeed, succeed, there you go, then we will, I mean, either way, I think I'm going to call it after this raid. Now they just got to be the idiot you knew in college who grew up to be a responsible adult. And it scares you a bit and have children now. I'm telling you, like, they could have kept that going and it would have been relatable either way because their audience would have grown up with that. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get some ammo. And we'll do this last raid before I call it a night. Let's see, we'll use this. 2 of these. 1 more of these. Oh, and I need ammo as well. Let's buy 80 rounds. Oh, does he not have enough? Okay. So this quest is literally just, we just gotta deliver these items into a spot in woods. And that's it. Okay. Should I bring armor? The responsible answer would be yes. Let's see if I can find some cheap armor on the fence. Let's see. Let's do one of these then. Pretty decent. And then we'll do one of these helmets. We'll call it a day. Okay, last raid of the night. See how it goes. American Pie. I'm pretty sure I like watched that as a teenager and I felt so like rebellious for watching it. Buddy. Thank you for the shamrocks. I got it right this time. Appreciate it. Too kind. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. You think because their lack of growth it would be frustrating, but I think it'd be funny if like they have that character development where like they tried to live like they used to, but it just isn't the same. And then they do have that growth. And then the show kind of changes into like, maybe like all but one have that growth and then some stay the same. But then they still have a friendship. So then like the ones that stay the same get the other ones into trouble and stuff. I don't know. I think it'd be a funny concept. Thank you for the Irish luck. Did we ever see that from them? Well, no, but they were... I mean, come on. They were still very young. They were still like in... I feel like if they, you know, settled down, some of them at least, there could be that character development. Volaride, thanks for the gay luck. Luck from the gays. God bless. Thank you. I could definitely have done a lot. I think the actors didn't want to be known for those roles at this. See, the thing is, like, they probably didn't realize, though, is that those are going to be the defining roles of their careers. You know what I mean? First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little snacky snack. I don't actually know which spawn this is. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Let's actually start with putting bullets in her gun. That would be a good idea. Would be the responsible thing. Okay, and then let's drink this. Nothing like firing blanks in Tarkov, yeah. That would have been disastrous if I forgot. Such an iconic show, though. Really does encapsulate and define that time, yeah. Yeah, I kind of, like, I get it that the show kind of had to end. Like, I get it. But, you know. Well, I don't think it had to end. I just think that it would have been difficult to justify a continuation of the show. So I understand. Yeah, agreed, Blackened. Definitely. I mean, did the actors have like a career after that? Did they like... actually have any other roles that were good for them? So the goal for this raid is to get a food and a water, specifically an Iskra in a water bottle, into these bunkers in woods. See if we can manage to do that. Not huge for any of them, but they've done bits and pieces. Of course it is. Honestly, I can't believe. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, so this is one of the bunkers. Turning to full auto in case someone's down here already. Okay, looks empty. So now we just place the items. Simon is the most gently unhinged human. I find him hilarious and fascinating. Gotta love chaotic neutrals. Unhinged individuals are like the spice of life. To an extent, of course, you know, you don't want like mass murderers or anything, but personality-wise, you know, when someone is just completely unpredictable is the best. Okay, so I delivered one of these. Oh, look, we got some food here. Oh. Do I hear someone coming? The benign unhinged, yeah. The shall we just friends, yeah. Agreed. Thought I heard someone up here. It's a little concerning, but false alarm, I guess. Back to single fire. By the way, fun fact, but this is the AVT served in World War II, and it was the first semi-auto gun that shoots 7.62 by 54, the Mosin round. This is same caliber as my assault rifle, but they were pretty unreliable, so they got replaced with the SVD. Sometimes people snipe from up here. I think this is where I got sniped that one time. The Dragunov SVD. And then after that, the Molot Vepr came out, which is the one that I have. That's fair, Blackened. I have like an unhealthy fetish for World War II history, so. Yeah. Gun history, World War II history. I mean, history in general, I love history because it's like story time, and it adds so much context to where like why we are where we are, you know? I just find that so intriguing. Also because I love psychology, and I think history and psychology have a lot in common, just to see how people act, what motivates them, what drives them to do things, how much abuse people have taken throughout history before they stand up to tyranny, things like that. History is pretty fun. World War II is my favorite era to study, just because I don't know, it's just like the modern age where like there was so much going on in the world, so much. It's like one of the first times that like, because of the technology, communications between countries was at the highest point it had ever been. Like, people could send telegraphs, listen to radio transmissions. There was just like world history, kind of the First World War and the Second World War did a lot to kind of bring about innovation, obviously not in good ways as well, but it's just a really interesting time. Yeah, I was never like a math and science kind of guy. Math makes my head hurt, even though I'm an accountant, ironically. The thing is that, lucky for me, the computer does most of the math for me, but yeah, math. And I think the reason I'm not good at that is because I just never had a good math teacher growing up. If you don't have a good foundation in math, you won't enjoy it. But if you had like a teacher that made it make sense, then I know like math is, it's like a language, so it kind of clicks, you know. I just never had that. So I had one good math teacher, my algebra 1 teacher. Was really good, but then I didn't have him after that, so it just was not good. Science I did like more than math, but I've always been a history and writing kind of guy. Like I like poetry, I like writing, I like novels, books. History and languages stimulate me a lot mentally. I find them very interesting. Okay, the other bunker I have to go to is this way. Also, people alive who have first-hand knowledge, not so much anymore. Yeah. I got E's and F's in all my lessons, computers and art. I got A's in. Okay, so you're an artsy kind of guy. Nice. See, that's the thing is like, I know like elementary and high, like there's like a basic level of education that I guess everyone is expected to have, and I get that. But also, there's a lot of things that, like in college, that don't really like pertain to you. Like it's stuff that you don't care about, but you're forced to learn. And I think there should be more of like the education system in Finland is really good at this, where they take a child kind of like on an individual basis and they teach the child, they kind of figure out what the child's good at, what he likes, what he responds to, and they kind of focus more on that and then teach him that. I need to find this bunker. Is it over here? I forgot where it is. I know it's somewhere around here. But basically having education a little bit more tailored to each student, I think that is something we need more of. Whereas in the United States, it's just very common to have a view towards education where it's like one size fits all. You know what I mean? How I feel being forced to do math in my programming course. Yeah, I feel that. Not relevant to me. I don't need to do calculus. Exactly. And that's something that, you know, it's just very common in university. Oh, there's the bunker. Very common in universities. But even in high school too, it's like they don't teach you to do your taxes. They don't teach you like basic things that you'll need in life, but they'll teach you to dissect a frog. It's like, when have I ever needed to dissect a frog? It's like super dark in here, but I know where it is that I'm supposed to place the items. You know, like, okay, chlorophyll is inside a leaf. How does that actually help me in life? It's just like, there's a lot of stuff that standardized testing. Exactly. And that's what the Department of Education previously in our country is trying to do, is just trying to make everyone, it's almost like you're creating robots. Like you're just creating like, you just want everyone to think the same because they're easier to control if everyone thinks exactly the same and they're trained from a young age to be, indoctrinated or you train them to be like, not subservient. What's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like training kids from a young age to be compliant. There we go. Compliant. It's almost like a... Okay, so by the way, both things have been placed. So my quest is complete. So now I'm just kind of playing for fun. Just playing with... Which actually, I think I'm going to go back over here. It's almost a way to make kids compliant. So it's teaching kids how to test, not how to think. Or how to pass tests, not how to think. They don't, the education system doesn't really encourage critical thinking, free thought. Like, it doesn't encourage curiosity in kids. And I think that's something the Finnish government and the Swedish government are really good at, and we're really bad at, is kind of tailoring education for kids and encouraging that kind of like curiosity of the world. And yeah, to recall exactly, to make shape people into subservient workers. Yep. To recall information, regulate or regurgitate answers, not question it or understand how exactly. They want workers. They want like the big corporations, BlackRock, the Rockefellers, all that. They just want subservience. What the heck? Cats are banging on my door. I think that's the cats, hopefully. It's not an intruder. I doubt it. But yeah, that's the thing with the education system. Becomes class conscious. The revolution will be Twitchivized. Karl Marx will be reborn as Twitch chat. Now, I do not endorse... I don't think Karl Marx had the answer. I don't endorse socialism or any of those ideas. I'm sure he had some good ideas, but I don't endorse his, overall thesis. But hey, if that floats your boat, go for it. You get to think for yourself, right? You get to think critically. And that's okay. I haven't read like his books per se, but I've read like his ideas, and it's just not something I really like. Socialism as a whole is just not something I subscribe to or I think is a good idea. We've discussed that. It's not American propaganda. It's really not. It's so in case you didn't know, I'm actually Costa Rican. So I do live here, yes, but I think for myself, and I don't think American propaganda is good either. I don't think capitalism is always good and it always has the best ideas, but I do think that capitalism for the majority. Sometimes there's a scab up here. Oh, he fell down. I prefer capitalism over socialism. I'll just put it that way. Fair blackened. I mean, look, I am always willing to learn, and I'd be down to read more about socialism, about Marxism, all that stuff. I'm just telling you from what I know, from what I have read. I don't endorse most of his ideas, but, that is, there's always more to learn, and I think even if I don't agree with something or with someone, I'm always down to hear them out, see what they have to say. And, they even if I don't agree with them 100%, they could have some good ideas, and they could have some... Let me see where I'm going now. Where do I need to extract? Let's go to the medical camp. I never tried to like shut my ears completely to something or to an idea. Oh, what's going on over here? Someone's over there. I think it's always good to educate yourself and hear all sides, hear all opinions, and then make your opinions from there. I'm just telling you from what I've heard. Marxism is not the way that I would go. And, you know, if that's the way you would go, then that's, you know, that's your prerogative. But I respect your opinion. Okay, so from what I understand, Karl Marx was a socialist. So, again, I mean, I need to read more about it, and I mean, it's, to be honest, it's been a really long time since I've read up on it. So, fresh perspective is always healthy. That being said, I don't think capitalism is the end-all be-all, like best thing ever at all times, and I think it definitely can be reformed and altered and modified. I don't think that there's a like one established like answer to everything. Like, things can always be improved, and but I do like the free market. I do like the idea that everyone has a chance to, if they work hard, to make something of themselves and, you know, make a good living. And, you know, if anyone wants to start a business, they can, man or woman. They can, you know, put some good ideas and some good work and enjoy the fruits of their labor. That's essentially what I co-sign on. I think the main thing about socialism that I don't like is the idea that I can work really, really hard, and then someone who's just lazy and leeching off of me can just steal the fruits of my labor and not have to work. I think it incentivizes dependency on the government. And I think that dependency on, like, it takes away responsibility, self-accountability. Again, not saying that capitalism is perfect. Definitely isn't. But, yep. Capitalism relies on the oppression of a working class. See, but that's where I disagree. I don't think necessarily there has to be oppression with capitalism. I think if you set it up right. Now, I think currently, like, with our tax rates and everything, it's oppressive. And with the way that some business practices are allowed, I think it can be oppressive. But I don't think capitalism is necessarily oppressive. I think people can work hard for what they have and make a good living. I don't think it has to be exploitative. So, but if you, as a business owner, take the time and money to start a business, oh, look at all these meds. Let's go. If you take the time and the investment and you risk your money to start a business, you should be able to have employees, and as long as you treat them well and they're paid fairly, like, I don't see anything wrong with that. But because it's you taking all the risks, so I think it's perfectly fine for you to take the bigger cut because you're taking all the risks. If the company fails, nothing happens to the employee. Other than they might lose their job, but you're the one that goes bankrupt and has to financially sustain the business and keep it going. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with the idea of capitalism. It's more of like how it's implemented. And like I said, I think there can be reform and it could be done better. And, you know, I'm not saying it's perfect as it is. And I'm not married to it either. Like, there's, like, it can be a version of capitalism that is something else entirely that works better. So I just don't think people that don't work should be incentivized to just bum off the government and to bum off the people that are working, that are contributing to society. That's the main difference. All right, let me get into a nice little corner and I'll read this chat. Thought I heard something. The idea with communism is that there is no money. You can have your business, but you don't need it to succeed, to survive. Ideas isn't true socialism. That would not contribute to the communal good. Capitalism relies on the oppression of a working class. Oh yeah, I already read that. The idea with communism is that there is no money. You can have your business, but you don't need it to succeed, to survive. Yeah, but the government is literally taking your money from your business, and you're heavily taxed to feed everyone else. But so do if they lose their job and you're only making profit based on their labor. Without their labor, your idea and investment doesn't exist or pay off. Yeah, I mean, but I think that's fair. I mean, not everybody has the mind to create a business. Some people just want to go to work and they don't want to worry about all the like nuances of and like all the intricacies of starting a business. If everyone started a business, everyone would go bankrupt. Like not everyone can be a business owner. So like, or they don't have the mental like acuity, or they just don't have the training, or they just don't know anything about finances, or they just don't want to deal with that side. Some people just want to clock in, make their money, and go home. And it doesn't have to be exploitative. Everyone involved is a collective ownership. And that's what I don't like. I want to be able to own my things, and you don't own my things. That's the main problem I have with socialism. My things are not the collectives. My things are my things, and I want it to be that way. Like, if you want to share your things with the entire nation, then you go ahead. But, like, it's just not for me. You can have all the mind in the world, and it won't matter if you don't have the engineers, technicians. Yeah, I agree. And that's why there's different fields that people can go into. No taxes because no money. There's a difference between personal property and private property. Yeah, I just think those lines are a little too blurred. And I think that I don't like an invasive government, and socialism dictates that there has to be an invasive government. And I don't like that. I mean, look, this is just my preference. So, like, clearly, if there's nothing like stopping you from going and moving to a socialist country. Like, if you really like it that way, then there's places you can go that has that. Like, I just don't vibe with that. So, you don't think anyone should starve or be without a home in a country where people have enough money to solve world hunger? Yeah, and that's the thing, is that even in capitalism, currently, in our country, there are ways that you don't need to starve. If you're homeless, if you don't have a job, there are places you can go. There's government funds for you, but that doesn't mean that every citizen is required to, in a way they already are with taxes, to contribute to these incentives. With taxation, they're already contributing to that. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to, like, I shouldn't have to share my home with some homeless guy if I don't feel comfortable. Like, the homeless guy can go to a shelter that is paid for by taxpayers, and he can have food and drink, and he can have dignity and live, you know, until he, you know, gets a job. Like we already have that, but I just don't think everyone is entitled to my things. Okay, there's 2 dead guys here. I'm scared. I don't want to get sniped, but also loot. Oh. Oh, these were the smugglers. Cool, I'm gonna take this rig. Drop this. Take this. Drop this. Take this gun. I have no idea what it is, but we'll take it. Take that. So someone came through here and killed them. And I'm still alive, so that's a good sign. Take this terrorist mask for fun. There's one here. See what he... Ooh. Can I take this? I sure can. Yeah. I hear you, Volaride. I just don't like that. Yeah, so that's how it is currently. The shelters are funded by taxpayers already. Like, that's already a thing that exists within capitalism. So you don't lose that. Like, there's room for that even within capitalism. I mean, there's still taxation. So you still give in to the common cause. Like, there's a lot of things that taxpayers pay for. I just want to stop paying as a taxpayer. I want to stop paying for wars that are unnecessary, and I want to stop paying for like, there's so many things the government does that are unnecessary, but war is the main thing that I want to, like, just end. Okay, I did get some good loot there at the end. It's pretty nice. I think avoiding war, like, war is the one thing that we spend so much money on, and it's just ridiculous. Like, we have no reason to be fighting wars, like, across the ocean for basically any reason. Like, our army should be here to protect us against invasion, and that's about it. Like, but it's not even really our government that wants these wars. It's all the lobbyists that have interests in these other countries, like oil manufacturers and stuff like that, that pay politicians to start these wars and okay these wars. And that's like the main thing that basically I want to get rid of government's funding for that, like, and just keep our military to a bare minimum, just protecting our borders and protecting, like, our home against invasion. It just makes sense. But we have no reason to be in these other countries, like, meddling in their politics and installing proxy governments, and, like, that is the biggest misuse of funds. Like, literally just by getting rid of that, we could solve a lot of the hunger and homelessness in our country. Oh wait, this is not an extract for me. I'm in danger. Hold on, what is my extract? UN roadblock. Oof, okay. We have 6 minutes to get there, and I think I need to take this SJ6, because if I don't... Oh, I am hungry as well. I need a little snacky snack. And a little milky milk. I'll read all these chats here in a second. Just let me get out of this, because I only have 6 minutes. 6.5 minutes to extract. And I'm really heavy, and I need to just be able to run to my extract. So the billionaires are taxed. So like the taxation that I'm for is everyone gets taxed equally in terms of percentage. So like, let's say if the tax rate is 10%, if you're a billionaire, 10% of $1 billion is a lot of freaking money, right? If you're a McDonald's worker, 10% of like your $30,000 a year income is a lot less. So they're going to be paying a lot less, but everyone pays proportionally. And the billionaires are still going to be the biggest contributors to society, because if they pay the same tax rate as everyone else and they don't get exemptions, then they are literally paying more money than anyone else, and they're contributing to society more than anyone else. That's the kind of taxation that I'm for. Even then, that being said, I want to limit taxation to everyone as much as possible, and only do, like, I want to get rid of property tax. Yeah, but 10% out of that, when most of your wages go into costs, compared to 10% out of a fortune no one can ever spend. 10% of $1 billion is still, like, if you have a business and your business is doing really well, you're going to pay a lot more money. Like, that's just how it is. And in my opinion, that's fair. Everyone pays the same. I'm not in favor of just penalizing someone more than the average person just because their business is more successful than someone else's. Again, just my opinion, but billionaires should be paying significantly higher percentages. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. To me, if they're paying the same percentage, they're still going to be paying way, way more. What I do think is that there needs to be less exemptions for rich people and billionaires, so that they actually have to pay the 10% and not get around, not have loopholes where they don't have to pay the 10%. That's what I think is fair. So like, everyone pays the same, but the billionaires don't get exemptions for just having a company or being rich or whatever. That's more along the lines of the type of government that I'm in favor of. And again, that's just me. That's my... Oh no, wait. Oh wait, is this the exit? I really hope there's no landmines here. I really hope this is my extract, because if it's not, I'm in danger. There's only 3 minutes left. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Good raid. Completed my quest. We need to buy you a copy of the Communist Manifesto. No, thank you. I mean, I'll read it, but I'm not down for communism. They're left with so much more and absolutely do not need it. Yeah, but my reasoning with that is, like, I don't like penalizing people just because they have something they don't need. I don't need this PC to live, to survive. I don't need this drum set that I have. I don't need it, but I want it, and I earned it, and I worked for it. That's the mentality I don't agree with communism and socialism. It's like, okay, just because I don't need it doesn't mean I can't work hard for it and earn it and have like a good life with it. Like, just because you don't need something, like so if the government takes away my things because I don't need it, once I hit a certain threshold, then that decentivizes me to work hard, because now I have why should I work hard, and why should I like have any effort to get the things that I have? Because if I reach a certain limit of like wealth, then the government's going to take my stuff. So I'm going to want to stay under a certain threshold and not work hard and not be ambitious and not like, it decentivizes hard work. That's why I don't like that mentality. Whereas with capitalism, you are incentivized to work hard. And if you work hard and if you like start a business and do really good and like have good ideas and like put a lot of effort into it, and I mean, then I'm incentivized to work hard, because then I can actually keep the things that I have. Like, okay, I don't need it, but Like, there's a lot of things we don't need, but I don't like the government telling me, oh, you're a little too rich, you have a little bit too many things, we need to take some of this and give it to someone else. Like, I just don't like that. I just don't vibe with that. No one is coming for your PC. They better not. Actually, studies have shown the opposite. When people have their basic needs taken care of, they work harder. I don't agree with that. I don't see any evidence for that. I don't agree. Experiments, okay. But like, all socialist and communist governments are worse. Like, in terms of poverty, in terms of, like, there's not one socialist government that is more prosperous than a capitalist government. So, yeah, I disagree. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to have that opinion. I don't think that, like, that's not what I would pick at all. So, okay, I'm gonna drop this stuff off. Got some good loot. Couple of good guns. And I think we'll leave it there. Excuse me. For tonight. Let's repair this gun real quick. Okay. Let me exit the game. And I do want to read those comments you said. I just, I was in the middle of trying to figure out where I was going. Okay. Tarkov is not responding. Yes, close the program. I literally just closed it. Alright, let me put you guys over here. Oh, I didn't see the hydrate blackened. I will hydrate. Actually, I won't because I'm out of water. So, I'd have to go get it. But I will hydrate after the stream. I'll put it that way. Let me put you guys over here so I can read the chat better. Change the stream to just chatting because all right, let's see what you guys wrote. I didn't, sorry, I missed those. I was busy. Let's see how far up I need to go. I think I read that. But they are left with so much more and absolutely do not need it. I don't think anyone can ever earn $1 billion. I mean, they do. So, I just think that government needs to be better at, like I said, not allowing these billionaires to have exemptions and to have these tax loopholes where they don't have to get taxed. If you earn 50K, then the UK government takes 40%, which is a joke. Yeah, I agree, Blackened. I think that is a joke. Like, that's way too much. Okay, and here's one thing that I will say. To me, you still need to keep... Okay, obviously you can't take taxes completely away because you need to sustain a government. You need to fix your roads. You need... Like, there's certain... I'm a libertarian, so there's certain level of... Like, obviously I want small government, but obviously there's certain level of... Like, infrastructure that the government needs to... Like, we need our government for certain things, but certain basic things. I just don't want the government to have so much power and so much control to where it's totalitarian, dictator, like, or where they give us the illusion of freedom, but we don't actually have it. And I still, like, even though I'm libertarian, like, if you're a true... I lean libertarian. I'm not full libertarian. There's ideas of libertarian that I don't agree with. For example, libertarians believe that you basically shouldn't be taxed at all. And I think that's, in theory, that's like cool, but in theory that doesn't work. You need taxation to hold up your government and to like provide some level of, for example, our military. There's some branches of government that need to exist. And I'll finish this thought and I'll read the comments. But I believe there are some taxation that we need. For example, I think sales tax is perfectly fine. If you buy something, you get taxed on it slightly. And there's a couple of other taxes. But income tax and property tax, to me, just need to go. Because income tax, like, you get paid this much and you should get paid this much. Then, however you want to spend that with sales tax, then that's kind of like, to me, that's fair to tax. But I don't think it's fair to get the government take some of your money away before you even get your check. The other tax is property tax, because when property tax exists, you literally don't own your house. You don't own your property. You have to keep paying property tax every year. And if you don't, guess what? The government takes it. So it's really like you're paying rent to the government, and that's one thing I don't agree with. But I do think we need to have some taxes like import tax, sales tax, certain taxes. But we get taxed so much. Like at every level we get taxed. When we get our money, we get taxed. When we spend our money, we get taxed. By owning a property, we get taxed. We get taxed again if we give the money to someone else. That money gets taxed again. And then they have to pay taxes again for that money. It's just too much. And I don't vibe with it. So I do think we need some taxes to keep infrastructure in the country, but not completely. Like we need to reduce some of that, in my opinion. Let's see let me go up in chat real quick. You can't disagree with a fact. Well, the thing is that, like, I haven't seen an example of a socialist country or communist country that has been prosperous, more prosperous than the capitalistic one. So to me, that's a fact. Those were not true communism. Yeah, you've told me that before. But what's a country that had true communism that was really prosperous? Because of American intervention. Okay. Well, I don't disagree that so I agree that American foreign policy needs to, like, the United States needs to mind their own business. We have no business getting into these countries, and like the whole thing with Ukraine was literally, we installed the proxy government there. Like, they were going to have a peace treaty between Ukraine and Russia, and then we came in there and said, nah, let's overthrow this government, put our own proxy government, and let's start this war because it's profitable. And by we, I mean the lobbyists and the warmongers and all the people that make money from wars, endless wars. So yeah, I mean, I do think we need to stop being interventionists, and I do agree with that. The ones that were working in South America were de-established on purpose by the CIA. Yeah, like, again, we shouldn't be like, and here's the thing. The Americans need to mind their own business. We need to get out of these countries, okay? And once we do, then we can see, like, does socialism work? I guess we'll see, right? America suppresses communism and socialist countries to make them poor. Okay, well, like I said, we can experiment, but the first thing we need is we need America to stop being interventionalist. And we need to mind our own business, bring our troops home, and just worry about us. Protect our borders, protect whatever we're going to, like, protect at home, and not worry about these other countries. Like, literally just live and let live. That's what we need to do. So, and hey, if socialism works in a different country really well, then awesome, you know? But the perfect way to sum up trying to solve world politics, disparities on Twitch. Listen, I always welcome discussions. I don't think we have to shy away from discussions, and it doesn't have to be like a me versus you thing. Like, you guys are not my enemies. We're just discussing ideas. I may not agree with all of them. That's okay. You may not agree with all of mine. That's okay. Why? Because you can think freely, and so can I. But I think living in a world where we can't talk about things and discuss ideas, like, that's just, like, you said that because I belched. Yeah. But that's why it's hard to say it doesn't work, and each economic crash is capitalism failing. But because some people get to be obscenely wealthy and buy influence or positions in government, they just keep it going and don't teach us it's capitalism failing each time. Well, I mean, that's the thing about capitalism is some businesses succeed, some fail, and the ones that fail usually get bought out by ones that succeed, and that's how you get they grow more. And we do have laws against monopolies, but I feel like our laws against monopolies need to be better, and not allow certain like, for example, BlackRock and Vanguard are buying property like crazy in Texas, and then they're reselling it to people at a way higher price and at a inflated price. Like, that needs to stop. There's a lot of that needs to stop. So, I need to jump into bed. You were all legends. Blackened, I have greatly enjoyed your company, and I appreciate the games, and I hope you get some rest, feel better, and hope your family is nice and healthy in the upcoming days. And yeah, I do have a lot of work, probably Monday and Tuesday. After Tuesday, I'll be able to breathe a little bit more, and then if you want to play some more Tarkov, I'd probably be down. But yeah, man, have a good night. You're amazing. Appreciate you. When I said you can't disagree with a fact, it was about the idea that people don't work harder when their needs are met. Yeah, okay, but if they work hard, like, I can go to work, and if I work hard, my needs can be met. I don't need to live in a socialist society for that to be true. The problem comes when you're just reliant on the government, and then you, like, in the United States, we have a problem with handouts, and we have minority communities that just take advantage of government money, and then it's literally like proven here where those minorities are decentivized to work, and so then they just sit at home and collect a check. And who pays for that? It's not free. Someone always pays for it. The taxpayer does. So in the United States, that hasn't made people more productive or work harder. So good night, Gabe. Talk soon, and had a lot of fun with Tarkov. Yeah, I'm at work for the next 4 nights, anytime after that. Sounds good, Blackened. You have my Discord, I have yours. We'll get together and we'll figure it out. Laws mean nothing when lawmakers are bought and paid for. I agree. I agree with that. I think there's a lot of corruption in our government, and I think lobbyists need to be... the idea of lobbying needs to be strictly forbidden and regulated. Like, the government politicians should not be receiving money for things, passing laws that benefit billionaire companies, and like, that needs to stop, and that's what I hope happens. So, again, see above. Yeah, I hear you, Volaride, but I'm telling you that it doesn't work like that, at least in the United States. Like, people that get free handouts aren't incentivized to work harder. Other people that do their job is designated not good enough, so they don't earn enough to live. Okay, but see, I'm all for people getting like fair wages. And to do that, we have to get inflation down, and we have to bring back gold backing the dollar, or something substantial, where right now, like, we need to stop printing money for that to happen. For people to work and their work pays off and they have enough to live, inflation needs to go way down and wages need to go up. Like, I don't disagree. That was a myth started under Reagan's government, the welfare queen. No, it's actually not made up. It's a real thing that I have literally seen in my communities working for the educational system, which I worked for like 4 years. It's a thing, and minority communities where tons of parents that are on welfare don't work. They just sit at home and collect a check. So, I mean, I have seen it firsthand. So, I mean, let's walk that back. Minorities aren't freeloaders. Not all. No, definitely not all. But minorities are the ones that apply for certain checks and certain handouts. And like I've worked, like I said, firsthand. And believe it or not, Willaride, I technically am a minority because I'm Hispanic, and I get insight into Hispanic communities. And there are hardworking Hispanics, and there's also freeloading Hispanics. So like, as well as other minorities, like I've seen that in real time. So when I said see above, I meant with the example I gave in that happened in America. Okay, that's just not the example that I've seen living here. So I don't know what studies or what experiment you're citing, but my real life experience doesn't match up with that. Your current government has done more than most nations post-COVID. Oh, wait, which your current government has done more than most nations post-COVID, but anecdotal beliefs is not statistical fact. And that's how I feel about socialism. I think it's anecdotal belief more than fact, because I haven't seen a socialist or communist country succeed or be like work like you guys want it to work. Do you know why they were on welfare? Well, in a lot of cases, literally, like just because they applied and they okay, literally, not to I actually can't even call. I'm not gonna call out his name because he's the brother of one of my best friends. Literally, I'll give you an example. Quit his job because he found out that if he quit his job, he could get a government handout and not have to work. And he just quit his job and stayed at home and played Call of Duty. So, and he's not even a minority. Like, it's not just a minority thing. It's like Americans that are on welfare, that apply for welfare, that qualify for welfare, are incentivized to, I mean, they can make a check literally just by sitting at home and playing Call of Duty. So it's not just minorities. I'm just telling you that I've worked in a place where I got to see a lot of that in the educational system, working with families that are literally doing that. Just, I mean, they're able, they're not handicapped, they can work, but they just choose to be at home and collect a check. So there are tons of people who will abuse the system if they can. It's not down to communities. I agree. I mean, I'm not saying it's, literally it can be anyone, but what I'm trying to tell you is that minorities, our government has set incentives even greater for minorities to take advantage of this, and to, like, minorities get more checks than if you're not a minority. If you apply for welfare and if you just quit your job and try to live off the government, you get more money if you're a minority. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they're incentivized to do this. So that was about bringing down your inflation. Your economic recovery has been better than most. Well, I hope it continues to trend in that direction. That can't be anecdotal if it hasn't worked. I'm a little confused by that. But that means people aren't paying enough. But I don't think paying enough is the correct response, because then you just pay more and then more people are incentivized not to work. So the fault is with the employer class. Welfare still needs to exist for those who can't work. No, I agree, but here's the thing. If you're physically disabled and you can't work for okay, I get it, right? Like if you have a legitimate reason where you can't work, sure. the taxation should be money that is funding and that is making provisions for people like that are disabled or have some kind of like a legitimate reason. What I want to get rid of is incentivizing people literally that are healthy, not disabled, just from quitting their jobs and living off the government, living off of other taxpayers. That's what I want to get rid of. So look up the Mincome experiment about whether socialism or communism works. The anecdotal thing. Okay, Volaride. I mean, I can read into it. It's 2 a.m., so probably not tonight. But, I mean, if you send me a link to something, I'll read it. Like I said, I'm open to ideas. I'm not, like... I mean, I will read a terrorist's diary. Why? Because it makes me understand where he's coming from. It's easy to vilify people, right? And I always want to understand perspectives. So I'd love to understand your perspective better, even if I don't agree with it. So to have a system that can properly vet and make sure it isn't being abused, that has to be very well monitored and funded, which requires government. Yeah, and that's why I'm not a full libertarian. Like, I'm not, I don't agree with libertarians basically are borderline, not anarchists, but like they want no government. And that's not, like, I lean libertarian in a lot of ideas. I want small government, but I do think we need government, and to an extent, right? And so, yeah, the government should allocate those funds where they need to go. Like, that's should be the job of the government. So I think that kind of bops a little bit. And to have a system that can properly vet and make sure things aren't being abused. Yeah. It was wrong about it. I was wrong about it happening in America. It happened in Canada. I got you. But it showed that guaranteed basic income actually incentivizes community improvement. Okay. Well, I mean, send me the article and I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm always down to learn different perspectives. I believe that and this is why I'm open to dialogue, like even with people I disagree with, because if my perspectives cannot be challenged, if I don't allow my perspectives to be challenged, and that should apply to everyone, then your perspective probably isn't that great. If you don't allow someone to challenge it or an idea to challenge it. That's not to say you have to convert to that idea, but you at least have to be able to compare that idea to your idea and say, okay, what makes sense here? Sent a summary in the original paper. Okay. Well, like I said, it's 2 a.m. and so I'll probably read that later. And I do have a lot of work this week, but I'll keep it in the queue and I'll keep it in mind. And yeah, like I'm not like dogging you guys for liking socialism. I mean, I just don't find it persuasive at the moment. So, but like I said, I'm always down to like open dialogues and see different perspectives. So, what fact is that, Kira? I don't know if it's because it's late, but this music kind of hitting right now. There was a song I wanted to listen to. I had on my Spotify. Let's see what it was. Nothing in particular, except that your moves are fire. I just mean in general. Yeah, I mean, I want to recognize fact, for sure. I mean, it's just not like the facts that I've been presented don't really support certain theses, but I mean, I'm not an all-knowing person that knows every fact, right? So there's always new information to be presented. Oh, there's a new Sun City song. I haven't heard it yet. It's called Saturday Morning. It's kind of fitting for today. Let me try it. It's a 1-minute song. I already like it. Okay. They have one song called Into the Night that is kind of fire. I don't know if that's their latest. They've been dropping a lot of singles. They're like my new favorite band at the moment. Like, for instance, here. Look at my background, by the way. It's one of my screenshots from Stray. I really enjoyed your playthrough, by the way, Kira. Whoa, my chat just like... A lot of times people think they support certain ideas and then are presented with fact to show something they believe doesn't align with the facts. And they don't want to hear it, so just ignore it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, that was a very interesting single that they dropped. It's literally like a minute long. But this one here... It's kind of a bop. They're so good. I want to see them live. I want them to tour with the Midnight. Good talks though. Good talks. It is very late. So I think that's why it's important to evaluate sources. Like hearing extremist views is important for understanding perspective and how people get there. But not each source has equal value in every situation. Sure. Well, I disagree. I think every source has equal value. Every perspective has equal value, but not every perspective should be adopted as your own. That's where I would differ from you. You wouldn't use the extremist view as a means of chronicling events. Yeah, so an extremist view is just a very radical example of an idea. In my opinion, it is valuable even if it's not something that I would subscribe to, because it just represents a very extreme view of the idea. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be adopted. You have to look at each idea individually and independently and make rational critiques and rational come to rational conclusions about those ideas. It's like I haven't, but I would totally read My Kampf, the Hitler book, just to understand where he was coming from, right? I can read the books about Joseph Stalin just to see where he was coming from. Not at all to say I'm going to adopt his... Because here's the thing, is like, good ideas will always prevail. So like you'll have tons of ideas. Some are very extremist. Some are on this extreme. Some are on this extreme. The best ideas usually are the ones that prevail. And that's why I don't believe in censorship. I think more dialogue is what we need instead of censorship, because the best ideas will always prevail in the end. Like the bad ideas, I think, are just as valuable to hear, because it just shows you like, no, that's not a good idea. Like, I hear you, but no, you know? You wouldn't read it and use it as an accurate timeline. I mean, that's the thing, is like, you read something like that and you take it with a grain of salt. You can't just read something like a Hitler book or a Stalin book and just completely like, yes, this is the truth. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is exactly what happened. No, you have to like have a skeptic's view. Anytime you read something, anytime you read like any new set of information, you have to have a skeptic's mindset and test the knowledge, test the thesis of what's being said. Like, run it against different sources, okay? Like you say this, it's kind of like you're a judge in a courtroom, right? If you're a judge in a courtroom, you're not just believing the first guy that, the defendant or the prosecutor. Like, you listen to both sides and then you make an informed decision and you kind of like just go from there. But I think it's kind of, you have to use discretion. You can't just like listen to one thing and then just, no, that's like my whole personality. That's what I believe. Like, you need to bounce it off of like, other ideas. There's a scripture that I really like that says, in a multitude of counselors, there is wisdom. And I think that that's important to like have a multitude of like voices, and then that's where rational thinking can prevail, and that's where like you can form your own idea, your own like you can use your critical thought and say like, okay, I like this of what you're saying, but this over here doesn't make sense. This over here, I think this could be better. And like, it opens up discussions, and it opens up like dialogue, and it opens up like exposure to different ideas as well. So that's evaluating a source, because we know they lied and had warped views, so it gives us an insight to their perspective, but we don't use it as our only way of building a timeline of events. Okay, sure, but we also have to realize that our sources could also be warped. All the stuff that we believe like that, like with such certainty, could be warped. Like, for example, growing up in school, we were taught that Christopher Columbus was a good guy, and that the natives were savages, and that Native Americans, basically we tried to do peace with them, but they didn't want it. And the reality is, like I told you, that book that I've read called The American Holocaust, where more Native Americans died than even the Jews in the Jewish Holocaust. There's direct diaries from both sides, from the natives and from the pilgrims, I guess, or the colonizers. And you see direct diaries from them, not from history books, but like you see what they were thinking, and it brings into so much more perspective. And it kind of just shows how, like, actually in many cases evil the colonizers were, and that's something you're never going to be taught in school. So yeah, like, I agree, the source is important, but it has to be cross-referenced, and it has to be like scrutinized. There's entire modules in good history classes that teach you how to evaluate and rank sources for objectivity. That's good. I don't think I had such... I didn't have those modules in high school, but in university we had really good, really objective teachers that taught us things that were like not really taught in schools, and they were actually pretty controversial with their own school, but they were more objective. And think critically to understand how you try to find a true version of events rather than history. And here's the thing about history too, is that like, the thing about history is, the bottom line is we weren't there. We weren't there in 1942 or whenever it was. Like, so we're never going to know the 100% absolute truth of like historical events. All we can do is have educated guesses based on the historical documents. But obviously historical documents can be tampered with. They can also be very biased, because they can be written by the victors, or they can be written by the sore losers that can exaggerate things. Like, there's always like, you're never going to get 1-to-1 like 100% like the truth of a historical event. There's always room for nuance. There's always like, the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. Like, if you listen to both sides, the truth is somewhere in the middle usually. And so it's one of those things where like, you can have an idea and certain ideas of what happened, but the bottom line is like, we can't ever like know exactly. We can't pretend like we know 100% without a doubt, like, this is what happened. Like, there's always things that we don't know. There's always things that weren't written in a history book. You know, there's always things that, like, one guy saw but never told anyone, and then they killed him, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I'm English. The history I have been taught is going to be vastly different to a nation under British colonial rule. Yeah, true. Right, but we have to best try to understand and figure out how to read between all the lines and find an answer. Yeah, we, like, what I'm saying is we do our best effort to understand and read between the lines, and we like do our due diligence to look at a broad, like, perspective from many angles, and then we try to derive a conclusion from it. But at the end of the day, it's just guesswork. Like, it's an educated guess. It's a conclusion based on different sources. It's like if you had I don't know, 7 different people that went to a I don't know, like a Post Malone concert, and they all told you, like, different things about it. So, like, you know, you're gonna kind of just have to listen and form your own conclusions. So you're not immune to it. People are living at the time never had all the answers either. True. And had the daily propaganda influencing. Propaganda has been around forever. Like, it's, you know, it's not like it's just particular to us. Like, it's just it just manifests in different forms. We have that more often, or we have that more than ever now, but we also have more access to each other to broaden that and see outside of it. Yeah, correct. But it can be better informed guesswork. Yep. That's why eyewitness testimony is so unreliable in court cases. Yeah, I think that's why they have, like, it can't ever be a perfect system, obviously, because people lie, but that's also why they have a jury system. Even though the jury system is kind of, it's not perfect either, because then, you know, a defendant or a prosecutor can make an impression on the jury, and then they can kind of resort to groupthink, where, like, if someone in the jury says, like, if they're emotionally manipulated, then the entire jury will think a certain way. So yeah, like, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. And I don't think there can be a perfect way when we're dealing with people, because people are imperfect. People are imperfect, so as long as it's people that are doing the things, yeah, it's never going to be perfect. But, that being said, I think I am going to end the stream. I've enjoyed the talks. Always appreciate input. Even if it's not, like, even if it doesn't mirror my beliefs, like, I always like to discuss and have my ideas challenged, and yeah, I appreciate the conversation. But it is 2:19 a.m. and I have to be up in 8 hours. No, sorry, 4.5 hours. So I think I am gonna end it here. It was really fun playing with Blackened. Jazzy, thanks again for the redeems. Kira for the Kira and Volaride for the cheer, and for the company. Appreciate it. It was fun. Hopefully I can play some more Tarkov with Blackened. I think he's going to be really good at this game once kind of gets into it a little bit more. But yeah, it's bedtime, so I'm going to leave the stream here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. And go follow and subscribe to Blackened if you already haven't. And Kira and Volaride also stream, so go follow them. Kira next stream when? Hopefully soon. I think you said Monday, but you know, I don't know. It seems kind of distant, but whatever. Well, yeah, it's been a good stream. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know when I'll stream next, to be honest, because it'll definitely be after Tuesday, because it's going to be busy at work. In any case, I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next one.
So funny.
The hell are we doing?
What is happening? What?
Oh no! Dang it! Oh, dude! Oh! Oh my gosh, dude!
I heard the sword. Alright, Gabe, so this is me after a long day of work, and I'm ready to mistreat my wife.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
No.
Who won?
Who won?
Who won? We both went down. We both went down.
Wow, dude.
Who won? Who won?
Dude, we gotta quit.
Yes, I won.
You won?
I won.
What?
I won.
Wow, dude.
I'm running for the safe room.
Same.
Oh no, there's a witch right in the way. No!
No.
Alright, on the sacrifice, just go. Go to the safe room. Go.
Where is it?
Keep going. Just follow the...
I'm following the arrows, but oh my gosh.
Okay, close the door. Close the door. Oh
No,
my
Jockey
gosh!
jumped me!
You gotta be kidding me!
A jockey jumped me
Oh
right
my
there.
gosh, dude.
I want to know what the hell's going on, O'Brien. Why are they out here? What the fuck are you about?
Was rapist or just a
Oh wait, hold up. What? Time out. No. Freaking way. Yeah. Dude, you qualified 4 in a row, dude.
This is happening.
Dude, watch you get the crown. Oh,
This
what?
connected?
What?
No!
What?